Welcome to Voices of Tomorrow. I am Ninon, your host, and yes, we're down in Los Angeles in the inner city. We're at the catwalk. We're going to find out exactly what child abuse is all about, what do people think of it, and how can we help these kids. Yes, we're going to help them as much as we can. They do need help because, as you know, when you are abused, they're shy, they don't want to say anything, they also have been threatened not to say anything. We're going to go on inside and find out exactly what's going on with child abuse. We'll be back. I have Andrew Henderson with me, and he is
abused children.
And what do you know what abused children means?
Yes.
What does it mean?
That means that they have been treated wrong.
Okay, and so why are you walking today?
Because they have been treated wrong.
And what do you want to do? You want to make sure it doesn't happen again?
Yes.
Why?
Because they can get hurt.
Yes, and you don't want to get hurt, do you?
No.
Opportunity for us to raise education, to inform people about the hundreds of thousands of young children who are abused every day. Some are reported, some aren't.
Do you think it's a lot to do with the parents, a lot to do with, not taking care, sort of really a little bit being lackadaisical?
Well, it's a bunch of characteristics. You never know what
chance with our kids.
I think we do.
Now, who are you walking for?
All these abused kids out here in LA and stuff.
Yeah? Well, what does this all mean to you?
It's sad.
Why is it so sad?
Because they're getting harassed.
We have a young lady, Mildred, and she can't wait to say something. Let's see what she knows all about the catwalk. So what are we doing down here, Mildred?
We're walking for the abused children.
And what does that mean? Involved with a lot of child abuse cases, maybe not you personally, but the city is down here. How is it?
Unfortunately, some of us officers have had some experience with child abuse cases, and it's an unfortunate thing that we do have to see, but we're doing our best to prevent it and to ensure that things like this stop.
We have a great church where we're facing these children. It becomes almost an insurmountable task unless we take a stand.
I lived in a home of domestic violence and child abuse, and I can tell you that as a young boy, it would have been important for me to have this kind of a safety net, these kind of wonderful people that are working with the young people to help them put together their broken lives.
And what do you think of all these kids down here? They're very young. I've even got 5-year-olds who's walking for a 6-year-old that was abused. And do you think they understand?
I think it's beautiful. I think they're never too young to understand. As a young boy, I remember the terror of suffering through that kind of domestic violence. You're never too young to understand that you're going through it, and never too young to understand what it is all about.
Of course, he's down here with protecting our kids and the abuse and what's going on. What organization are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles County Department of Children and Family Services.
And isn't this a fabulous organization?
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. It's great to see this kind of event because it highlights some of the issues with foster care and abuse or neglect and kind of saying what is the most important thing, which is preventing abuse. It's great.
Do you think these children down here are understanding what's going on?
I think so. As I've walked around and just heard some of the conversations, it's pretty clear that people know what the focus is and also the importance of it. For the department that
I want to end child abuse. I want to give love. That's a little more difficult to organize around. But all of you are here, and we thank you for that. And all of you are committed. And I'm glad.
They're walking for abused kids, homeless kids, and whatever happens to these poor children out there, we're trying to protect them. We're trying to get people to understand what is going on, to make them aware of what is happening in our streets and what is happening in our homes with these poor kids. And you can hear them coming up as they're sort of all talking and yelling and whatever they're trying to say about abused kids. Here again, we've got all around this whole block. There's a pretty long walk. And of course the word is child abuse, stop child abuse. And of course that's what it's all about. So the kids, really, they have to phone up, they have to get in touch with somebody so they will not be abused. Here they are. All the kids behind, and of course they've just been for this long walk. Let's find out if they enjoyed it. Hey, how did you enjoy the walk?
Fine.
Yeah? How was it?
Good.
Yes? Do you think you accomplished something?
Yes.
Yes? How about you? How are you today?
Fine.
Yeah, well, how did you enjoy your walk?
I joined it.
Do you think you helped the kids?
Yes.
How much?
A lot.
How was the walk?
Great.
Great. What did you do?
We walked for the children who was abused.
What do you think?
I think
Voices of Tomorrow seem to always go through a wonderful journey. Today's journey was abused children downtown Los Angeles. Yes, we've been reaching out to all the kids down here, and the kids around me actually walked for abused children. They all had different signs and names on them of who they were walking for. Thank you for watching Voices of Tomorrow, and we'll see you soon.